It's that time again, Rewind fans. And the show goes on. Bars in the chat. Sea of red. Love to see it. Three-legged mermaid. Drama alert. Still red, it counts. RWO for life. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching another banger episode of LolcowRewind. Wicca Rewind. I'm your host, Billy the Fridge. And I'll tell you, today has been a cold day. There was a freeze, a chill over the LCU. There was ice, man. I'm here with Zayzud, my co-host. Zayzud, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, Billy? It's been a weird day today.
Yeah, it's been a rough day, honestly. It's been very cold. I had to get myself a little blankie because I'm so cold. I got a little. I got a grandma blankie to match your hair. It's not even that cold. I'm just cold.
It'll be getting really cold. Like tonight, I think is when the ice storm's supposed to hit. So
in the northwest or in the northeast.
I don't know. I just keep. I don't want to hear about an ice storm, and I'm in Florida, so it doesn't affect me.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear.
I pray you will not get it, because I'm gonna be rewinding a bunch this weekend. I don't know what anybody else's plans are, but I'm doing 2 streams this weekend for sure. Because those of you who forgot, we did hit a goal last week, and I'm doing that Amberlynn feeder documentary. I'm probably gonna do that Sunday. So if you guys are interested in any like Amberlynn background content, Sunday's your day for that over here on Rewind.
Nice. We have a lot to go over today. Breaking news. Zeta Ray was back on Lolcow Gay.
Yes, and it was a huge fight. Like from the moment she came in, they were battling it out. She did not come in on some nice terms. Well, I think she tried to come in and just like clear some things up. But the way her and Nightmare fight is always so explosive, so combative. So we saw a lot of that today.
Willie the Fridge says, we hit a high today of -4. That's terrible. That's miserable. Damn.
I could not live like that. I pray for you all in my nice warm home in Florida.
You shouldn't exist in a negative realm.
Yeah, that's just insane. Negative temperatures like actually make me cry. I don't think any of the times when I lived up in the Northeast it got that cold. I would just not leave my house if it did. So
yeah, I hope you all are okay. Hope everybody in those zones have a nice warm place to be. Oh, so Zay, it was Iceman from morning until night, basically. I watched Cafe today. It was fantastic. I was smiling so big.
Let me just say, Iceman, I said you're funny. I like seeing you around. But boy, on a day like this, where you're on every fucking show for the full 2 hours, Iceman, fuck you. Fuck you. Because you just looped on every show for 2 hours straight. And I swear to God, fuck you, Iceman, but...
What do you mean? He's too chaka. He's too chaka.
I just wish he said different things on all the shows, right? He literally said the same thing on every single show he went on when he, like, told the story of what all this drama is that's going on, which is what's making me laugh. So, Iceman, switch it up. Anywho, we started a bunch of drama last night, kind of on accident.
Can you read Three-Legged Mermaid's comment?
It's -6.7 over here. I don't believe you.
Leon says, hi, guy from Scotland. What's up, Leon? Cheers. Hope you're doing well out there. So, yeah. Where should we start? Because it's all over the place today.
Cafe.
Let's go to Cafe.
We're gonna start where it starts.
Dude, Cafe was so good.
I don't know if you want to give them a little bit of a sum up of what happened on Gold last night after we left Rewind before we get into Cafe. That might give them a little bit of...
Yeah, last night on Gold, we had quite a long night of Nightmare and I trying to give hard advice to Iceman. And the funny thing about Iceman is advice doesn't matter because he's going to do the exact opposite of whatever you suggest he does. We suggested he goes on like shows for like 20 minutes or so, which, by the way, Tommy C paid him $162 Australian to go on shows for 20 minutes. The exact same thing I recommended he do. Tommy's Clippers were like, Billy said don't go on any shows. I said that in a moment of anger because he was being a fuck. And then afterwards...
I will say he did correct himself. Billy, if you guys missed it, last night on our show said, I don't want you calling into any other shows. And not even 10 minutes later, then took it back and said, I just meant today. I'm angry. And then went on to say, I don't mind if you call into shows. Do what you want. So
yeah, I told him. It's so funny. It's so funny. But Tommy C paid him $162 to do what I suggested he do.
Yeah. Well, let's start with Cafe because they had a fuck ton to say this morning. And Tommy, similarly to Iceman, did a little bit of a world tour and was calling into some other shows.
Oh, yeah.
For a little bit of comments here and there. So we got a lot to get through. This Iceman shit is a lot. So
oh, man, house phone's upside down in Slag FPS. As I live in the northern Midwest, it got down to -26. But with a wind chill, it felt like -49 last night. It's currently -20. I question why I live here. Dude,
move.
That's miserable. You need to build an igloo or something. Don't they help in the cold? I don't know. That's miserable.
I think so, but I would just move. Like, the Midwest is a nightmare. I went and visited my sister in Indiana for like 2 days, and you know what I said when I left? I'm never coming back to this shit-ass state. No offense if you live in Indiana. All love and peace to you, but move. There's way better pastures. I've lived all up and down the East Coast. Live anywhere on the East Coast, and it is better than Indiana. Oh, my God.
I believe that. Indiana's not lit.
Oh, shit. It's on my TV. Give me 0.2 seconds to fucking fix this.
Remember, I was in Indiana one night. I drove through Indiana in my RV trip across America, and we stopped at a White Castle at like 1 a.m. And that was all I know about Indiana is late night White Castle and next morning driving out of Indiana with the shits.
I don't like White Castle. I had it once when I lived in New York, and that shit was disgusting.
I like White Castle, but I'd never have it, so that's probably why I like it. Because right after I eat it, I'm like, it was mid, but then I forget how mid it is. It's like the McRib effect. After 9 months of it being gone, you forget how mid that shit is.
Yeah, steamed burgers, it's kind of whack, but Cafe.
Current relationship that we have going here. And
let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. I've been putting weeks of my time and energy, my own money, into making sure this guy has a platform to succeed. And he wants to not...
Has Bill been paying this guy? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, has he? I don't know what he means by that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Like, not only not listen to us.
Iceman, come on, tell us what Billy's paying you.
But run off and do things with other shows and turn on you when he's asking for help in DMs and fucking just being altogether a miserable...
Billy can't, as usual, can't get to the fucking point.
Fucking person.
Look at Iceman. He's like, what the fuck?
I gotta say, first thing I gotta say about this clip, it's not that Billy can't get to the point. I don't know who grabbed this clip for you, but this was one of the worst clips ever. What was even in this that you were trying to say? And fucking Billy, fuck you for saying Rewind can't have a TTS sound when you got that annoying ass shit playing on.
I didn't put it there. That was Keem.
Racism.
That was Keem. I didn't put it there. Tommy likes to paint every single thing I do as evil because Tommy has nothing else to talk about. Ever since Rastov left, he has nothing else to whine and bitch about. Tommy's weak as fuck. And it's so funny. He got sauced out of his money today. Iceman fucking picked up your cash, dude. Out your pocket.
Kind of gypped his ass. All right. If he doesn't get to the point here, we're just gonna skip to when Iceman comes on.
You know what's funny about
so confused.
Iceman's like a good-looking guy, and those two guys are like fat.
What does that add? Thank you, Tommy.
I know he's got
Gay
the
Tommy. Gay Tommy.
Yeah.
Gay Tommy.
He looks back like
kind of has that jaw too.
Let us know you'd like to suck Iceman's dick, Tommy. Thank you. Like, what does that add to
Tommy's like, Iceman's really attractive. Look at me. I look like a fucking mole rat, but Iceman, he looks like a real man. Iceman's the type of guy I would totally cuck around. Oh, I love Iceman. All right, Tommy. Three-Legged Mermaid says, how much hubba hubba did this man take? From Tommy? A lot.
Let's try the next clip.
Wait a minute. Okay, you're gonna find this juicy. Okay, so I tagged Iceman in the main chat of the Discord and I said, can you come up on Cafe, please? And he said, I'm watching now. I wanted to come up, but I'm banned to come on any other shows. From who? Billy the fat ass motherfucking Bridge?
From Billy or
He's
Keem?
not your boss.
If it's Keem, it's something.
Is in charge of this fucking shit. Yeah, if Keem told him otherwise,
you know what?
I mean, then I get that.
Let me tell you something, guy.
Billy was
this guy will tell. He is a longtime internet grifter. He will say and do anything to keep it going.
Coming from Tommy, who's literally saying anything he can do to keep it going and not doing well at it, by the way. Tommy is struggling to say and do what's to keep it going. He almost quit his old channel, and Keem gave him a show here, and he's still struggling here. Just for the record, you old grifter, as you want to call me. Iceman was not told he can't go on shows. Iceman was playing the sympathy card, and you bought it, and you chucked out 164 Australian dollars because he played the sympathy card on you. Good job, Tommy. Good job, Iceman. W Iceman, actually.
Now, here's the thing that I've also taken into consideration. Iceman, 1000%, has selective fucking hearing. You can't deny that.
Yeah.
All right? I think Iceman genuinely believes that you told him he can't go on any other show. Because that is what he has said on every single show today, is that he wasn't allowed to call into anything. I think that moment last night, because you have to admit, you got a little heated, you were going back and forth.
Yeah.
You got mad at him and you were like, I don't want you calling into any other show. He took that moment and he's taking that as like,
but after that moment,
I know
it was totally opposite. I said that as you don't want me calling shows, and so I said, yeah, I don't want you calling in shows, because he fucking was pushing me, pressing me. So I said, yeah, I don't want you calling in shows. But then before the night was over, on screen, I was like, yeah, you should call in like as a guest, but you can't like the very first thing you did in this universe was try and get an intern through another host on Nuts. And Keemstar was like, you can't do that. So I'm like, going and trying to get interns on other shows is like the first thing you learn not to do in this universe from Keemstar. So why are you trying to do this? Why are you snaking around? And then you know what I told Iceman? You know what I told him? At the end of the night, he was like, so what do I do? What do I do? Because we had a good conversation. We ended the show last night really well. We had a really good post-show conversation. And I was like, I would recommend you jump up on shows for like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Just get your spot in and go. I was like, you don't have to be on every single show. And I said, and Nightmare was like, yeah, try not to fuck up. And I said, actually, just fuck up, dude. Like that's your thing. Like you can just fuck up. It doesn't matter. Just fuck up big. I'll see you tomorrow. And what did he do today? He fucked up big all day long, made a ton of money, got on LolCow Live. He won, dude.
No, he definitely did. But okay, so one thing where I think you fucked up, you can disagree with me on this. Mm-hmm. Last night, when you got angry and you got heated and you told him you can't call into any other show, that's not your place to say that. You shouldn't have said that, period. I understand you were angry.
I mean, I'm the host. I'm the host of the show.
I said you can find me on this link.
I can say whatever I want, and he can do whatever he wants. I can punish him on the show. As a host, I can punish him. That's what we do, right? We punish our interns around here.
Disagree with me, but let me finish.
Not only disagreeing, I'm saying I didn't even think he would listen to me. The idea of Iceman listening to me is a stupid idea. If I tell him not to do something, he winds up and does something even dumber in response.
Of course he didn't listen to you, but here's the thing. Iceman played you. Here's how he played you. He baited you into getting so angry that he could say something, that you said something that he could use to take around as sympathy bait, to make you look like you're the villain now. He got you that angry that you actually said something that did make you look like the villain last night. You have to admit that.
How did I look like the villain? Because I told him he can't go on shows and then told him he could later?
You don't own him. You don't own Iceman. You
know
what I'm saying?
Am I not guiding him as the host of Gold and he's an intern?
I did say that. I do think that you have given him a lot of fucking help. I think that he's become a better host because of you, but I don't think that you and Nightmare own him. And I think
where are the lines drawn for what hosts are supposed to do? I see hosts all the time making their interns put shit in their fucking butts, make them fucking drop shit on their heads. Like they're over here humiliating them. I tell him a suggestion.
An honest question?
Yes.
Do you think that Gold has benefited more from Iceman being there, or Iceman has benefited from being on Gold more? Like, has Gold made more money because of Iceman being there?
I'm sure Gold has made more money because of Iceman as being there. Does that mean Iceman made the money?
From Iceman, just as much as Iceman has benefited from learning from you.
Yes.
And that's the issue, right?
Why does that have to be said? It's obvious.
Because you're not treating him that way.
I don't have to treat him that way.
You're treating him like he's some ragamuffin intern who's done nothing for you.
Did I treat him that way? Did I treat him that way?
I did.
How?
Last night, the way you treated him on Rewind, I feel like you did. Yes. You said you didn't need him. You said you could do the show without him. You were trying to tell him what he couldn't do. By the end of Gold, I do feel like you changed your tune, but I feel like you fucked up on that. When another man doesn't want to feel like he's being told what to do by another man, no matter what. You know that.
I don't care. This is the thing about him. He lies. He's fucking slimy. He's a shitty person.
That's why Billy owns Iceman.
Three-legged mermaid knows. He does all these things. And then what am I supposed to do? Stroke his ego too? Am I supposed to stroke his... I do let him go.
No, I mean literally let him go and do whatever dumb shit he's going to do on those other shows and make himself look like an ass, right?
Did I stop him from doing it?
You tried.
I just told him not to.
But that's everyone's perspective. You know, perspective is everything on the internet, and you told him that, and yes, you go back, you take something back later, but he took those words you said and he ran with it like it was facts. Nobody's coming to Rewind to fact check that shit. They're taking Iceman's word as law. And while I do know you corrected yourself, and I think you were in the right for correcting yourself, he's gonna take what you said and turn you into the villain. He's gonna say you're trying to control him. He's gonna say you're not letting him go and do what he wants to do. So let him go.
So he's going to lie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
No one would watch Gold if Billy wasn't there.
Willie the Fridge. There's like 8 of us. There's 8 of us that know I'm the show.
No, like, let's be honest. You built Gold, like, being...
Doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Gold is not going to be a show anymore. The way Iceman's acting, he's going to be someone else's problem.
Ask you another question?
Yeah.
Why don't you treat Nightmare like you treat Iceman?
Nightmare's a host.
And?
Hosts have different roles than interns.
Okay, so why does Nightmare treat Zeta, another host of his show, like he treats...
Not my show, I don't know.
I think he's... No, but hear me out. Because when he talks to Zeta...
I work in mental health and can see how manipulative Iceman can be. However, last night seemed like he couldn't win. He defo was made to feel like he doesn't do anything. But I know how much you helped him.
Look.
Good point.
If he felt like he doesn't do anything...
You did say that to him, and he stuck
pull up a clip. Pull up a clip.
I will.
Pull up a clip.
I will.
Because I need to see exactly what I said.
You're starting to sound like the swamp witch. Just kidding and move on. Yawning face emoji. Yawning face emoji.
Baked with munchies.
Face emoji.
Zay's dragging me right now. She's dragging me.
I'm being fair. I'm being fair. Do I think you corrected your mistake? Yes. But I think you just have to acknowledge. You can disagree. You don't think you fucked up. That's fine. But I'm trying to acknowledge where I...
Did I fuck up? Did I fuck up? If I started a fight with Iceman and then the end of the night we were cool? No, I think I put on a fucking captivating performance of a show where I knew this fucking fidget spinner would fidget if I spun him.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the fucking clip you wanted. Hold up. Bro, fucking Christ, what were the exact words you said?
I don't. You're putting them in my mouth. No, I don't remember that.
I'm not crazy. Oh my God, you guys were watching.
I don't remember.
There was a moment last night. No, Billy, I'm not gaslighting you. I'm trying to find it, but it's like fucking searching through the transcripts. Last night there was a moment where you said, along the lines, I might be misquoting you. That's what I'm trying to find in the transcript. You do nothing or you don't do anything. And he got upset and he said, I do nothing. And we were like, no. And you immediately clarified yourself, but he stuck on those words that you said. He takes things and he does that.
It's too bad.
Hearing.
That's too bad. Like he can't, here's what I'm not going to do for Iceman. I'm not going to pat him on the back. I'm not going to wipe his ass. I'm going to show him a path to success. And if he wants to follow it, cool. And if he doesn't want to follow it, even cooler. Because when he doesn't follow it, it's hilarious. As you can see by today, he was fucking everywhere. It was hilarious. Or as you said, too much. You said he was looping
funny,
all day.
But it was absolutely too much. Yes. If he was being super fucking funny and every show wasn't the exact same story, I would have liked it a lot more. But he was funny. I'm trying to find this exact fucking moment. If anyone, fucking rewind doc team, find it for me so I don't spend the next 10 minutes looking for this.
Yeah.
Because it will drive me the fucking insane if I don't find it. But I'm not crazy. I remember that fucking happening very fucking.
I don't know. I don't remember. I said a lot of things that I don't actually really remember what I said. I did 6 hours in a row last night.
I know.
4 of them dealing with, 5 of them dealing with Iceman. Because he fucking came in on Rewind and revved it up.
It was on Gold's Day. No, it wasn't. It was on Rewind last night. I was there when it happened. It was on Oh my God, somebody look. It's when Iceman was on Rewind last night. If you find it, you don't.
Toxic Coconut says it was on Gold's Day.
It was not on Gold. It was on Rewind. I was literally on the stream when it happened, and I remember being like, no, that's not what Billy's saying. And we all talked over each other, though, so I think that's why I can't fucking find exactly what you were saying. But it's along the lines of you were in the middle of saying something, but he stopped you because you said you don't do anything or you do nothing, but you weren't done. He stopped you in the middle of the sentence, but he's stuck on those words. That's what I'm trying to say. Iceman in his
it's not all day. I'm not here. Words you said. I'm not here to tell Iceman how he should think or feel. If he wants to select the negative shit, I've always said it's his insecurities that tear him apart.
True. I agree.
So if he wants to be insecure, he can be insecure. It's absolutely not my job to make him a strong man. I'm trying to be a fucking guidance for him. But he always wants to fucking play big man on campus and test nuts. So I play with him. This guy always want to fucking act like he's big dog. And he always wants to come out with some shit. He wants to pull up shit and be like, oh, this is this.
Wait, I think they got me the timestamp, which would make me really fucking happy because I'm not crazy. I never would gaslight you, Billy. I
didn't say you did. I just don't know I don't know what you think I said, and I'm not sure what I said. So I would like to see it.
Yeah, let me grab.
Because if I said, yeah, you don't do shit out of like talking shit, then I was talking shit.
You were talking shit.
Well, then so what?
Well, okay.
I wanted to piss him off. I was pissed off. Am I not allowed to be pissed off with an absolute fucking psycho?
No, I think you can. But
yeah, I think I can.
He baited you into getting pissed off like that.
More fighting, please. This is what makes it better than the AUG. It isn't local self-suck.
For real. Show me what I said, Zay.
I got you. Here you are.
I am the host. You are the intern.
Well, I did ask him to call in, so I feel.
Well, I'm saying right now you can't appear on because you're fucking. We told you last night. Stop going up and fucking guesting on shows. No, you're so dumb. I don't give a fuck what you got.
This isn't the right moment. Nightmare was on the screen. All right, let me put this plainly for you guys. Nightmare's on the screen. It's me, Nightmare, Billy, and Iceman. In the middle of a fucking heated argument, Billy was saying something along the lines of, "You don't do anything." Iceman stops the whole conversation and goes, "I don't do anything?" Find me that moment. That's the moment I'm looking for. Thank you.
Slinky Dinky Doo says, "Love you, Billy, but this reaction is why you're here." This reaction?
Wait, one of our DACA team members sent it to me, and she's usually good. Yes, she sent me the right one.
All right, let's see it.
Love our DACA team.
Wrangle his lack of focus.
Shit? Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, back it up.
Look, other shows, if they get him, they get him. He's supposed to be an intern on fucking Gold, and he doesn't listen for shit. He doesn't do shit. We have to fucking...
He doesn't do shit, and he's stuck on that. You saw how Matt... He goes, "Look, watch this."
Wrangle his lack of focus.
Shit? Are you fucking kidding me? That's not what he means.
That's not what he means. It's not what he's saying.
See, we both corrected him, but that's my point, because fucking Iceman in his selective hearing only hears negative things. I realize Iceman is the type of person who does good with positive reinforcement because he's so negative in his own head already that if you come at him with all that negative energy, that's all he's going to hear.
Yeah,
and I'm saying you need to change
I'm not going to baby a grown-ass man. When I said he doesn't do shit, I corrected that. He doesn't do shit that you ask him to do or tell him to do. He goes off and he gets the audience to validate him doing whatever he wants to do. It's literally pulling teeth with him.
I don't know. It's a tough one though, because like Brantley brings up a good point. She said he gave you the best report card and I don't even know him. Like, even Brantley's saying that. Like, you got Gold's report cards went up with Iceman as much as
the best report card since what? Since we got pushed to 4 a.m., since we had Rastov ripped away from us, since we got moved around all the time. Because when it was Balls, me and Rastov had better report cards than we had with Iceman. So don't give me this best report card bullshit. Balls was fucking popping multiple counts and got moved around time and time again because Keem didn't like it. So don't give me this best. Balls had better report cards than fucking Gold. Don't give me this. He gave me Gold.
Look at Nerds. Look at what Nerds is going through. Nerds.
I'm saying. I don't want to hear this best report card thing because this is the best report card since we got put at a decent time slot. We got put away at fucking 4 a.m. and Rastov left the universe and took a lot of our fans with him. And we had a couple of weeks struggling. And now we got some content. It's like the idea that this is all fucking Iceman. Whatever. No. He can have it. You
and Iceman are the show. I'm gonna put it so
I don't care about being the show.
Nightmare adds nothing to the fucking show. That's really what it is. And I feel like him being there adds nothing to the fucking show. A lot of people watching that think the same damn fucking thing.
I disagree.
You can disagree with that. Even when I was saying it on Rewind the other night, what'd the chat say? Fucking W's. Let's be honest. Nobody wants Nightmare on that fucking show. It should be you and Iceman as the two hosts. That's what he wants to get paid. Is he gonna have to intern for a while? Yeah. Do a night without Nightmare. See if you guys make the same amount of money. I'm just curious.
I think it's a good 3-person show, but I don't fucking care if it's a good 3-person show if I have to put up with a fucking snake that's constantly lying and going behind my back. Why would I want to work with a host I can't trust? For money?
You can trust Nightmare? The guy who took a joke you did, the Deoc joke, and twisted it on you and tried to make
Nightmare's been pretty cool since we started doing this. It's been pretty chill. I'm spending like an hour and a half after every show dealing with fucking Iceman and all the shit that went down. It's tiresome.
I'm sure
We're doing 4-hour shows. We're spending 5+ hours on these shows. It's a fucking tiresome event. So it's like, what do you want? Last night was a great show. The night before was a great show. We've been doing great shows.
Can't deny that.
So what more do you want?
Has Iceman been
You want a pat on the back too?
No. What are you talking about?
Talking about Iceman wanting a pat on the back.
You said, you were saying it like it was me. I'm like, bitch, I don't care about a pat on the back. I'm saying, I want you and Iceman to make a good show. I want this to work out between you guys. I don't want you guys to have all these fucking issues that just don't need to be there. Realistically, that's what it is. You guys are bad at communicating with each other. That's my opinion on it. But
who's bad at communicating with each other?
Both of you guys.
Who? Me and Iceman?
Sorry, Zay. I disagree. Nightmare and Billy's dynamic is actually one of, if not the best dynamic right now.
Yeah,
you can disagree with me.
The fact that you're telling me that I don't see clearly with Iceman, is that what you're saying?
Oh, man isn't into ice play. Stop kink shaming.
I'm not saying that you don't see clearly. You guys don't communicate well with each other. Not because of you. You're a great communicator. We know that. He is selective hearing, and because of that, because of the type of person you are, you put things very bluntly to people. You don't sugarcoat. You don't play this stupid little game, and I like that about you. But someone like Iceman might not. He might be someone who needs that sugarcoating and that coddling.
If he needs the coddling, is that content? I need content. I think we're getting content. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. And when this guy's running around lying, having selective hearing, making selective choices about what he wants to hold on to and be angry about, when he's doing fucking burnout tactics, I'm supposed to go to burnout level with him? No! If I tell him to do something, do I expect him to do it? Not at all. Does it mean I don't tell him to do anything? No, that means I tell him to do something and then watch as he doesn't fucking do it. And then everybody enjoys the entertainment. It's so fucking simple. But dumbass Tommy C wants to act like I'm the bad guy because I'm wrangling. And then the second Tommy C gives him 164 Australian dollars.
About time slots, Billy boy. You made Tommy out to be in the wrong for making that point about cafe. Common Tommy CW.
I mean, I can respond to that. He still is wrong on that because he went to our time slot and did not do better than us. Anyone could go look at the views, the numbers. It shows, so.
4 a.m. was a rough slot compared to the other time slots because we had built up a huge audience that works during the day. So we moved to an audience where we had to make an entire new audience, and it was happening consistently. We started in the day, we got moved to the night. Go back to the day, go back to the night. Go back to deeper in the night.
No, let me actually also defend you on that. As someone who's done that on Nerds, it's the hard part about it is not actually moving the time slot. It's fixing your life around moving this whole time slot. Because people are forgetting now you have to change your whole sleep schedule. You have to figure out how you're going to do your docket with your docket team and work around everybody else's schedule. That's the hard part of it.
Granny's watching says, you and Rastov said 4 a.m. was great and you wanted it. No, that's not what happened. Yo Mama was complaining that we were running against him in primetime on the B circuit. And Keemstar came to us and had Yo Mama ask us if we would go to 4. And because Keemstar was already trying to kill balls as it was, we said, fuck it, let's go to 4. We'll just go to 4 because at least we could have the show. And we didn't fight it because we never fight. Well, there was some fight sometimes, but we didn't fight it because it was the team thing to do. We did it for the team. We did it for Yo Mama. We did it for Keemstar. It wasn't because we wanted 4 a.m. We said 4 a.m. was a surprisingly, good time slot for the middle of the night. Those late night people are good people.
Driving crybaby ever stop crying?
He doesn't, NT Capo. He doesn't.
I'm not crying, guys. I was choking. Everyone's like, are you okay? I literally started choking on my water, and I was like, fuck. So I was.
Brantley says true, but not. What's true, but not, Brant? What's true, but not?
Can you throw the AC on now? I'm fucking sweating. Sorry.
Zay, you're going through a heat stroke.
I literally just like almost drowned on water. Like, okay.
Chirpinoid says, I'm gonna have a rewind baby. What should I name the baby? I think the name like Robert or Reba Wind. Iceman is awesome content, but Billy is right. Dude, it's
Reba.
Rika. Call her Rika. Rika. Iceman is great. We put the show around him because he's great.
Iceman Dragon Balls show. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Iceman is the living embodiment of Icarus.
he is flying close to the sun. But the thing about Iceman is he's constantly seeking validation. I'm not going to give it to him. He's going to earn it. He's going to earn it if he sticks to it. He doesn't have to stick to it with gold. He doesn't have to stick to it with, he's got to stick to it with
How has he not earned it?
Validation?
A little bit?
Why do I have to give a grown man validation?
He clearly needs it. He's
Fuck
not
that.
stable.
Fuck that. I've given him so much behind the scenes, and he spits in my face. And he spits in my face. I'm not going to also be like, oh, you know what the crazy thing is? I do say, good job, dude. It was a great show. I say that all the time, but it's not enough because he's addicted to the LCU. He stopped doing fucking meth and he started doing LolCow. And he's addicted to this shit. So I'm not going to feed into his addiction. I'm going to give him enough to get W's. That's the validation he needs. He needs someone to support him.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, it's a rough one. Let's get into the clips a little bit before we get too crazy here.
Hey!
Make it happen.
Good morning.
Let's make it happen right now.
Yes.
Let me get my OBS up there and all that other happy horse shit. And Discord, there we go.
Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Iceman, how are you?
Thank you for hopping up. It's so good to see you. I've been waiting for this for so long.
I want to, look, first of all, we'd love to have you. 100% would love to have you. But I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to tell you can't go where you want, okay? The only thing I ask from you, and I will flip this money to you right now, okay? I'm trying. I even got my super fast fucking charger so I can make this happen, right? Live on air, right? First of all, have they given you any of the piece of the money they've been making? Have they flipped you a buck or two?
Yeah, Billy sent me money here and there.
Here and there?
Like $80.
Which by the way, is not a thing hosts do for interns. This is not the common thing. I've been sending him money because I want him to feel appreciated. But he's an addict, so he wants more and more appreciation. And the appreciation I get for appreciating him is him fucking around on the back end and turning around. But the wild thing about that is when he fucks around on the back end, it's content. So it's not a problem when he does.
I'm sure you cooked. I believe you cooked. I came at the worst. Like, usually I come
all
like 2
good.
seconds before you end. All right, I'm gonna keep playing it.
Was the money based on your did you make any kind of agreement that you're exclusive to him with that money?
No. Well, yesterday he wanted me to not appear on any shows, so by doing this, I am inherently putting...
Prior to this, when he gave you the money, did he say, I'm giving you this money, but please don't go on any other shows? Did he say that?
No.
Okay.
Iceman seems way too high to function. He always looks like he's holding in the world's biggest turd. If he wasn't stoned all the time, I think he'd have potential.
Oh, he's got potential. He's been very entertaining. Like even
with him being stoned all the time, he does still have potential, but him sobering ever so slightly and being able to lock in would make him a million times better of a content creator. I feel like that's what you've been trying to achieve with him.
Yeah. Right? Been beating fucking focus into him. Every episode is about him focusing and not rocking like a fucking heroin burnout.
You've done good with that. I've seen him on a lot of shows today. He has not been rocking as badly. And he used to do it on like every show. So like there's things where it's like I'm saying like he definitely gained from you too. Like he helped Gold but you helped him. Right?
Brantley said, Billy, I want the best for you, but I'm always going to call your ass out. I keep missing whatever your call outs are, Brantley. If you want to text them to me, I'll read them in text.
Brantley, can we just mod you so we don't miss your messages? I would love that. If that's cool.
I still probably miss them.
I won't miss them then. So give me an okay if I can mod you or not.
I don't care. All right, then fuck you, Billy. All right, second of all, I'm giving you this money. I'm going to give you this money, but you're going to do what you want to do. I think the only thing you're obligated to do is keep your word. Will you keep your word with the other hosts? Just don't give.
I'm risking a lot here.
We're risking a lot. Well, I tell you something. I'm not going to give the goddamn money unless you promise that you. I'm literally asking you to use free will. What are you risking? If you're risking something, I'm not giving you the money.
Yeah, Billy's not your boss.
Billy's not your boss. Keemstar's your boss. You realize that, right? I'm trying to help you. I am willing to give my money away for free, right? Just so you have the freedom. If you don't have freedom after this, where's my money going?
So I'm not gonna lie. So I'm confused by this. So Tommy asks Iceman, did he tell you when he gave you the money that you couldn't call into other shows? Iceman says no. So why is this a thing that you're paying him for free will that he clearly has? That I never fucking got about this. He straight up just said to you, he never was told that.
Yeah, I think Tommy was trying to make sure that I didn't pay him money not to call into other shows. Like
I know,
because he wants to in the future be able to say, well, I paid you money, so we have an exclusivity deal.
You publicly said on Rewind what you paid him for, like multiple times.
Yeah.
So I don't know why it's a question. If you want to say it again, feel free, but I ain't gonna out your business.
Well, I gave him some money to cover a few of the expenses for the props and gave him some extra money for beers and food and snacks and shit. It wasn't a ton of money, but it's like this guy would ask us for money and then like a day later have a ton of money. So I think he was just fucking snaking us for money too. It's like, I can't trust this guy. I can't trust Iceman. But the lucky thing is I don't have to trust him. If I feel like he's doing a good job, I'll send him a couple of bucks because he's doing a good job. And if he's doing a good job and I don't want to send him money, that doesn't mean he's not appreciated. It means I don't want to send him fucking money all the time. It's not my job to send him money.
Fair.
Willie the Fridge says, what happened to the big chain you used to rock? I don't know, dude. I think it's in a box somewhere. I think I was moving it.
The donut one?
Yeah, I don't know where it's at. Might have got stolen. I don't know.
Damn, we gotta get you a new donut chain.
I don't know what happened to it.
That's actually really sad. That's like your
I
thing.
don't know where it's at. I lost it.
You lost it. All right. Play a little bit more of this, and then we're gonna move.
Jamie Lynn says, you are a liar, Billy. You willingly sent him money. Did I just say I didn't willingly send him money?
No, don't get one guy by a retard.
Is that for
that
real?
Was just stupid.
Is that for real?
No, don't get one guy by the retards. There's too many of them right now.
I like getting
I'm
one
only
guy.
telling you. I'm not even telling you to come here. I'm telling you to do what you want. You understand?
Mm-hmm. All right, you got a deal.
You got a deal? You do what you want. When he tells you you have to do this and you have to do that, at least for the rest of the month, okay, which only has a couple more days left, okay? It only has like a week left. You do what you want from here on in. If you don't do another show next week, I am not dealing with you. I'm not going to give you a dime again, right? But I tell you something.
Yeah,
if you do come here, if you do come, well, is it a good time for you?
Yeah, I'll wake up, I'll set the alarm, I don't give a shit. I'm going to be here, bro. Like, I fucking appreciate this so much. Like, Tommy, I watched you from all the way back in the day when LolCow Live first started, and you're an absolute fucking star.
Well,
and from that point on, I was a supporter of you, brother. And what you've been saying
this to Mike, behind a camera.
Why I wanted
he
to
does
show
this to everybody.
Because he does this on every show he's on today. Any person he talks to, he's got that glaze like Gidgey, bruh. It's funny as hell to me. I can't lie. But
yeah.
Okay. We could keep watching Iceman on Cafe, but Iceman on Cafe is like the
we have to show Iceman on Cafe when he gets the money, and then immediately Tommy makes him dance like a monkey. Moon says the selective hearing is contagious. Wear your mask. Mask up, everybody. I just want to see him do the monkey dance the second Tommy C gives him the money. Tommy's like, look, I'm going to treat you like shit on camera, but behind the scenes, we'll be friends. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
Fake as shit. Tommy in the LCU.
He did.
How he plays his girl. He omitted the rubber part of the cucumber bit. then turned around and says Billy and KM are driving a wedge in his relationship. Snake Man Oz.
Yeah, did he do the cucumber thing tonight on Lolcow Live?
He did.
Interesting, because he used that against me in Nightmare.
They didn't even want him to do it. They were telling him like nobody gave a fuck. Nobody was donating for it. Nobody wanted him to do it. And the only reason they had him do it at the end was because they got like $150 to kick him off the show, and then someone did a red dono to bring him back. So they brought him back, and Boogie's idea to keep him quiet because he wouldn't shut the fuck up was to have him do the cucumber thing so he'd have something in his mouth.
Yeah. The cucumber thing was something we came up with on Gold, and then afterwards he's like, "Oh, we can't do that anymore. My girl was angry at me for doing it." And now he's willingly doing it over on Lolcow Live.
Yeah, did you see all the shit he was doing on Live that he told you guys he couldn't do because of his girl? Which makes me feel like he's either like fleecing you guys
exactly.
Or
that's why I'll tell him all this shit and fight with him, because I don't fucking trust him to do anything else than fuck up. So let him fuck up.
Oh.
And he's going to lay all this stuff by you. He's going to have a heart attack. You're making them the money. You are the position. You actually are. I mean, he's a better position to go in there and say, you know what? No, I'm calling. Yeah, you're kind of in charge. Right.
Oh,
now,
yeah,
I know.
Iceman W. There's a bunch of support for you, Iceman. A bunch of people in the chat love you as well.
Well, I've been told that they're all fake and they'll turn.
Too far? Was this too far?
No, play this clip. Play this clip. Play this clip right here. Play this right here. This is all important shit. This is all important shit. Listen to what Iceman's saying right now.
On me at the drop of a dime, and those fans don't give a shit about me. That's what I've been convinced of.
I'm not going to sit there. Thank you, Psycho. There is some truth in that.
Thank you, Tommy.
But, I've been here 6 months now.
Tommy.
Did he just say what I think he said?
Yes.
That the Gold fans don't give a fuck about him?
I told him you can't listen to these fans. They'll turn on you at the drop of a fucking dime. And Tommy, instead of because he hates me, Tommy's like, well, there is some truth to that. So we know there's honesty in Tommy on occasion. Because even he agreed with me. And Iceman, again, saying this, is taking a piece of a suggestion that I told him and running with, Billy says the fans don't matter and they'll turn on me. I said, no, you can't be reading fucking chat for validation during the episode. You got to lock in and focus on the fucking show. These fans will turn on you in a drop of a hat. They don't tell you what to do. You tell you what to do. You got to follow what you think is right.
I want to answer this one. Brett Castle said, how is he fleecing them, Zay, if he's not making them any money? By fleecing, I just mean lying, right? Like, if you don't want to do the goals because you don't want to do them, stand on that. Don't make a bunch of excuses being like, my girlfriend, all this and that. Just be a man and stand on business. Say, I'm not going to suck on a fucking cucumber like it's a dick because I'm not gay. Like,
Brantley says, what was that clip? That's nothing. What do you mean that's nothing? Iceman was making a complaint and Tommy's like, well, actually, there's some truth to that. It's like, that's not cherry picking. That's saying, look, even Tommy agrees with what I was saying. Iceman be taking shit I say and fucking hangs on it like it's some negative shit. I'm trying to give him some jewels. I'm trying to give him some guidance. And he wants to turn it around and make it a negative thing.
I agree with Link Michaels.
Slickety says, everyone's gaslighting me and no one cares. The Link Michaels says, bro is playing you both. Give him too much slack and he will use you both, Billy. You got to keep some distance from these snakes or you're getting bit. Look, I said last night, I said, you keep fucking snaking. At this point, it's me making the mistake if I let you do it.
Yeah, but I feel like Iceman, like, you wanted to, like, walk him like a dog on a leash. Like, you wanted
Did
to
I?
like, lead him into... No. I'm trying... Not in a way of trying to control him, but trying to make him a better content creator. And you were trying really hard to, like, help him and guide him. And you wanted to, like, keep the leash tight. But fuck it. Let him be a free-range dog. Because he clearly doesn't want to listen.
Toxic Coconut says, you really don't even allow him to say no, though. Be so for real right now, Billy. Literally, when the cucumber thing came up, we were like, 5 red donuts. How much? 5 red donuts? We gave him the opportunity to say everything. And I was like, it's 5 red donuts. And he didn't say no until after we got the 5 red donuts. He said, I have to ask my girlfriend. I'm like, dude, you can't put this in front of us now after we got the 5 red donuts.
Yeah.
You can't do this.
That's the thing. He needs to learn to like stand on business early. Whatever your reasons are for not wanting to do goals, whatever, just say no and just stand on that. Don't give a bunch of hoopla and try to be like, you know who used to do that shit? Fucking PD Rom all the fucking time. And I used to hate that shit. He would fucking do extreme fucking large goals, and then right when the goal hits, it takes him 30 minutes to actually do the fucking goal because he didn't want to do it. At least Iceman does it with expeditious speed.
Brantley says, what cucumber? We don't know. On Lolcow Gold, we sent him to the market to buy a cucumber and put a condom on it with his mouth.
Show the clip from live. Let's just give him a little fucking cucumber, I guess.
And then he told me afterwards, oh, my girlfriend was mad at me. She said I couldn't do that. I said, what do you mean she said you couldn't do that? You got verification during the show from her. He said, well, I only told her, could I do something with a cucumber? She didn't know I was going to put it in my mouth with a condom on. I'm like, dude, that's a you problem. Like, you got to be clear with your girl.
Some context. Let's just show them what he does. Here's it on live.
Yeah, because he rehashed this bit on live.
Yes.
That he said he couldn't do after he did it. He tried to guilt us into, oh, my girlfriend says we can't do it. It's okay. Literally everything we do with this guy is finding his line and trying to go within it for him. And then look what he does. He goes on fucking live and does the same thing he told us he couldn't do.
Here we can play muted, honestly, because the audio doesn't matter. Just watching Iceman here is all that matters. So,
yeah.
Yeah, this
is something.
I really hate playing clips like this because I just don't. But this was going to be in Tard of the Day if not. So
this is something he told us he couldn't do like yesterday. He said, my girlfriend doesn't want me to do this. So I guess he broke up with his girlfriend.
No, he was still talking about her on live tonight.
Yeah.
But he keeps going, so. Well, you got the gist of it. All right, so that's that. Let's poop out a little bit here.
Yeah, and
he said anything more from Cafe?
he said last night that he couldn't do that anymore. His girlfriend would leave him. And he suicide baited when he said it. It's like, I'm not going to play into this guy's emotional manipulation. I don't care. Danny California says, love you both always. This show is getting me through COVID. Even my pet lizard watches with me. Shout out to your pet lizard, Danny. Cheers to you.
Okay, so there's a few clips of him over on Cash. Let's get into these. Yeah, like I said, Iceman did a world tour today. He was on like a bunch of fucking shows, pretty much everything in the A circuit. He was on the Cafe.
Iceman for fleecing Tommy C for $164. Tommy C's a fucking idiot. Should have watched all the clips where I said he could do what he wanted. I was like, you can do the shows. You can do the shows. I suggest you do 20 fucking minutes and not go around interning, because the first thing you learned here was you can't get an intern through other hosts. The intern comes through Keemstar. Literally the first thing he learned in this universe. It's that simple.
Yeah. Also to Brantley, I was always going to play the cucumber clip, but we have Tard of the Day for specifically like really retarded shit. So I was going to do it in that. My bad.
Brantley says you fed into it when it was making money. I have no idea what you mean by that, Brant. I fed into what? His craziness? Yes.
Yeah.
That's the show.
Sad to hear that was baited because DMs were accidentally leaked on Live and Iceman using the cucumber bit was a planned thing.
I saw that. I saw the leaked DMs. This guy's over here propositioning all the things he told us he couldn't do because of his girlfriend. He's propositioning to do them on live. Like, honestly, I expect it from Iceman. Dude's a fuck up.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's watch a little bit of Cash.
He doesn't want me on Cash. I think Denmark doesn't want. Why don't you want me here, Denmark? What's your beef?
It's not beef. I guess I just don't like you. Like, that's pretty much it, bro. I don't really find you that funny.
Well,
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah.
Cash is like the bro show, you know, and like I mean, you're my bro, Iceman, but like you're a lot for Ken and Oscar. You're just a lot to handle.
Yeah.
So a little bit of context. If you guys forgot, Denmark, the whole reason this all started is because Denmark came up and showed us some DMs yesterday of Iceman asking to be the intern on Cash. He came in like they said yes. He came in, did a fucking intro and everything, and he's just like, well, why don't you like me? And they're like, well, you weren't really invited. But then he goes on to say some more shit. I think it's like right after this, but I want to make sure I have the right timestamp here because it was very interesting. Yeah. So he starts talking about you here. Or like Gold here specifically. He's really convinced that Gold is dead.
Maybe it is, yeah.
Yeah, low key.
Actually, never mind.
Yeah, you low key should get a drink, Iceman. Go out and get a glass of wine. Fuck it.
You should.
It is Cash.
It's drinking Cash. If you ever want, like, Cash is just that kind of show. We broke dry January.
Yeah, dude.
Well, here's the thing. Nightmare said he would fire me if I took drugs, but it looks like Gold is done.
Nightmare has no power to fire you.
Well, that's what's been going on behind the scenes, even though I'm making 90.
Is Nightmare threatening to fire him? Is that a real fucking thing that's happening?
Is Nightmare threatening to fire him?
I'm talking about with Nightmare. Where the fuck does Nightmare think he can fire anybody? Is that actually a real thing? Because he's saying this is happening.
I think there's been a few instances where Iceman has gone too far, like referring to his apartment manager as a racial slur, his security manager as a racial slur. And afterwards, we were like, I didn't bring it up on the show because I wanted him to like not have to make it content. I'm like, dude, you can't be doing that shit. We don't just lob racial slurs at people. And Nightmare was like, dude, if you keep doing this fucking dog whistling stuff, because Iceman likes to dog whistle racist shit. It's one of his gimmicks he does. He dog whistles racist things on the show because he thinks it's funny, because he thinks it gets like attention. And
what the fuck that got to do with the fact that Nightmare ain't the fucking boss? Like, I'm sorry, this is the shit I'm talking about. Nightmare.
We are the hosts of our show. Nightmare and I are the hosts of the show. It doesn't matter. If there's an intern dropping slurs on the show, we have to tell him, don't do that, or you will be fired.
That's not what he's saying here, right?
But we're saying, don't say certain things because it's against the rules or you will be fired. And he's saying, he's threatening to fire me. It's because you're doing things that you can't do in this universe. You're telling everybody you're a fucking character.
Also, Billy, I appreciate that you and KM for the overall effort and specifically that you guys put into the off-air care of everything. Not everyone can see that it can be a lot. I get it. I see in it.
Yeah, Remo sat in on some of those events. Remo was a host, intern.
Yeah,
for a day. Slickety says, it was just Nightmare. It wasn't just Nightmare doing it. Doing what? Threatening him to be fired? Yeah, we told him if he does.
My point.
I told him if you do these things, you're not going to get hired.
Okay, that's fine to say, right? We all know Iceman be embellishing things. So the way I'm putting it, if he's being said to Nightmare, I'll fire you for this, I'll fire you for that. Yeah, he has no fucking place to be. Neither one of you have a place to be doing that. That's Keem's decision to make. You know what I'm saying?
Three-legged mermaid coming through with a 10 grifted. Thank you, three-legged. We can't fire anybody, but we have to tell him he can't do these things or he will get fired. These no-go things that he's doing, these fuck-ups that he's doing. Yeah. As hosts, that's literally our job with interns. It's literally what we're supposed to do.
I don't know.
I know. Say. No, you're actually right. If an intern's doing something against the rules, you have to beat it into them that they can't do that. And by beating it into them, we just tell them you can't do this. If you want to work here, you can't do this. And he doesn't listen even then. And then he goes and uses it. Then he goes and uses it against us to sympathy bait.
But so in my eyes, right? The first time he doesn't listen, he does that shit again. I'm getting the community manager. All right. I'm making sure they have a conversation with him. So it's on record what these conversations are being like. That doesn't work. All right. We're going to Keem. We're going to make sure he has a conversation with Keem. And Keem sits down to him and fucking make sure what the shit he doing isn't going to fly. Because you guys can only tell him in so many different fucking ways. But Nightmare threatening, firing, whatever the fuck. When he's just an intern.
Well, you'd have to talk to Nightmare about that. If you're taking his word, from a behind the scene thing, then take it to Nightmare. Slinky Diggity says
see how Nightmare treats Zeta. Yeah.
Hey, there you go. Slinky Diggity says we think his girlfriend is actually the manager. I think his girlfriend is someone who really cares about him and doesn't like to hear things that she hears about him on the show and doesn't like to see him doing a lot of the things that he does on the show. And we've been very respectful of that, but it's hard to be respectful of that when Iceman says yes to one thing and then no afterwards and then does it again anyways.
I forgot this fucking happened. Thank you, Pecan. We fight a lot, but right now she's spitting. Pecan said, what about when Nightmare clicked that slur on his soundboard, those whip sounds he had a stream taken down too? It's not just Iceman. Nightmare is not the person to be delivering these messages, and that's the same thing that I keep trying to say. Nightmare should not be schooling anybody, right?
Okay, then fire Nightmare. What the fuck do you want? What the fuck do you want? Fire Nightmare. Like Nightmare. Nightmare's a host.
Every fucking extreme.
Because
jump to every fucking extreme.
Because look what happened when Nightmare did. He was ready to fucking lose his position here.
Why don't you treat Nightmare the same way you treat Iceman? That's the same point I brought up earlier. Start treating Nightmare like that because he ain't perfect either. For him to be acting like he's on some fucking high horse over here and he barely even is a host.
If Nightmare treated me the way Iceman treats me, I would treat him like I treat fucking Iceman. Thuma Erman says, I liked Iceman, but thought the Moon Man thing was weird. Sorry for playing into that, by the way. Yeah, that was one of his dog whistles.
When you did that donation, I didn't know what it was.
He would dog whistle Moon Man, a alt-right thing or whatever, a racist thing. He would dog whistle that. He was always dog whistling. I'm like, dude, you got to stop this shit.
Stella.
You got to stop this shit. Poke Gaga says, moral of the story, it's not worth helping someone who doesn't actually want help. And I don't need to help this guy. I need to make content with this guy. And it's been working. Nightmare, you're live on LolcowRewind.
We appreciate you, Billy. We spoke about the soundboard thing already. We addressed it literally yesterday on Rewind.
Yes, but I also don't think that you should be the person telling Iceman that he shouldn't be doing these things when you've made a bunch of edgy jokes yourself over the months you've been here with Grim.
Okay.
You are not innocent of this shit either. You barely even scraped by getting onto another show with Billy. So don't act like you're the fucking god of hosts here, because the way you talk to Zeta, the way you talk to Iceman, you are a disrespectful piece of fucking shit. I don't know why anybody fucking talks to you. You really talk down to people when you are one of the littlest fucking bitches here. I'd slap the shit out of you. I really would.
It's hilarious. Okay, I'll respond. There's a much difference with playing a fucking soundboard of someone calling me that and you directly being racist to someone who is of a different ethnicity. You being directly racist.
Why are you recording a VC?
Because that's what he called me over and over.
And then how do you coincidentally just have that on your soundboard? Why would you
put it on my soundboard? That's how I recorded it. I recorded it onto my soundboard. I've already addressed this.
Weird of you to record a VC of somebody calling you N-word, F-slur, and then putting it on your soundboard, unless you think that those edgy
to use
jokes
against him.
Funny.
No. To use it against him.
Iceman's a fucking...
We've already spoke about it, but but again, did we bring it up on live to address Iceman? No, we went behind the scenes and spoke to him about it.
We did,
right?
Man.
No, look, you can fucking do this shit, but it's hilarious.
We didn't make content out of the Iceman stuff. We tried to fucking tell him not to do it.
Educate him.
And he kept doing it in different ways. He kept doing it.
I took my L.
Yeah.
Like, what were we talking about?
Being the person who's educating him when you do the same shit looks pissed.
Well, I've made mistakes. But I haven't done the same mistake as him.
One Nightmare.
I haven't done the same mistake as him. But you've also made mistakes. You're morally grandstanding then. You made transphobic comments, right? So is that okay?
Twice on a stream, did a 1 week where I did a whole punishment. Have never said anything close to that since.
Right. Okay. What? Awesome. So
have I schooled anybody on talking about LGBTQ issues ever?
No, you're schooling me on saying on being edgy, right? When you were being edgy, right? No, I'm calling you on your shit. Like, back up the claims you make.
T-slur was a slur. Ask Keem. We had a whole phone call where he literally told me it was a slur and I didn't know. I looked like a retard during that call. Okay?
Okay.
So what's your point here, Nightmare?
So
Why
my point
do you
is, like,
have
again,
a soundboard of a VC you recorded, which you didn't even get in trouble for that.
I asked for consent.
You recorded of somebody
I asked for
saying
consent off
slurs,
everyone in
unless
there.
you're ready to use that when you're in the VCs to play a little edgy moment.
No,
Why else is that
I
on
was
the
playing
soundboard?
it back at him, actually, to be like, oh, isn't this you? Isn't this you? I literally asked everyone for consent in that
Whatever.
VC before I did
Stop
it.
trying to talk to
Facts.
Iceman like he's lower than you when you're the
I
little
don't.
bitch in the fucking
You have no
You
clue
do.
what I talk to him about behind the
Zeta like
scenes.
that, you talk to Iceman.
I don't see it like that when she gives me the same energy.
You talk to them on screen, bro.
Zeta, I speak to that way because she gives me that energy, so I give it right back to her with cherry on top.
There's
Absolutely.
been a hell of. I've seen episodes of Gay where she's just trying to have a fucking conversation. Y'all might get heated with each other and you start your little tantrum bullshit and you try to say,
Okay.
oh, I learned this from Billy. This is how he does shit with Iceman. Blah,
I've
blah,
never
blah,
said
blah.
that.
Yeah, all right.
She said I'm learning shit from Billy. You're misquoting. You're incorrect.
Now, one thing about Nightmare telling Iceman what to do, he's a host of the show. Iceman's an intern.
I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't listen to him either if I was Iceman.
And he doesn't listen
but that's
to
why
he
you-
doesn't
that's
listen
why
to
you're a
either of
retard.
us. He picks and we've already said he's a selective hearing. He picks and chooses what he wants to hear, and he chooses what benefits him in the moment. We've all said that. We all agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
While Randy says Zay is cooking, Slinky Diggy Deuce has just realized
Nice.
how far Zay has come. Tough woman. PP Bravado says Gold is all three, Billy, Nightmare, and Iceman. Iceman is the main content on Gold. That's truth. I do think Gold is all three.
Yeah.
And up until today, I thought it was going to be all three. But now it doesn't. Now it's not so sure.
Yeah, that's the situation, right? Like, again, I'm not going to talk about the shit that me and Ember spoke about behind the scenes on a one-to-one level where I spent hours on the phone to him trying to help him with stuff. That's between me and him. If he wants to bring that to public, he can bring that to public. He's brought everything else behind the scenes to public, and that's his choice.
Did you tell him at any point that you could fire him? Did you threaten to fire him?
If he went on the go again, I said you were fired. Yes.
Yeah, if he got on meth.
Hilarious, bro, that you think you can fire anybody.
If he got on meth.
Wait. Can I say something real quick for your fucking retarded cunt ass? Because all you do is smoke weed and fucking drain your life every day. For people who are actually
you're
addicts.
really
no. Let me fucking talk. Let me fucking respond. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bitch. And this is where you will shut up and actually fucking learn something from an ex. From an ex-addict to someone who's literally in mid-recovery right now, I know what it's fucking like, and he's surrounded by fucking yes men in his real life that are trying to tempt him every day.
Are you his boss?
No, but I'm someone who cares about him and wants to make sure he stays clean.
We are warded.
The
We
fuck
are
are you?
warded. We are warded as hosts of the show.
you-
He's in.
are you
We are
taking
warded.
everything to make sure
We are
I'm trying
warded.
to help her.
Conversation
Zay, you're a fucking retard.
Zay, as hosts of Gold, and he is our intern. We are warded to guide him through this universe. That's what we're supposed to do. If we're not, someone needs to clear that up. And when he's saying he's going to go back on Go for content, if Nightmare says no, you'll be fired for that. I mean, I think
That's not funny to me.
That's a pretty good thing for him to say no to. You're not going to get back on meth for content.
I will absolutely stand 10 toes down the comment I made. It keeps him away from that shit. He said this universe keeps him away from that shit. So if he's fired because he's fucking does that stupid shit, yeah, absolutely. I don't want him to fucking relapse.
The one with the power to fire him, right? If
None of us can fire him.
Not on some random guy on the internet telling
I
him
mean,
he's going to get
Team
fired
told us
from
we
an
can actually
internship
remove
he's not
people
even
from the
getting
gold.
paid for.
So
Actually, we can.
Team told us.
He did tell.
Team told us we can remove anyone.
He did.
You are
he did.
threatening him. You
Team-
are threatening him.
Yes,
with his
not
job.
to do
That's
drugs.
not gonna
Yes.
make
Kim did
anybody
say to
wanna
me,
fucking improve.
I can remove any interns I don't want to work with from fucking the host chat. So I do take a little more direction from that. You know, this is the big thing. Gold is putting on great shows because Iceman's a fucking retard. I don't see what's wrong with any of this that happened today. Iceman had massive W's. He fleeced Tommy out of money, which cracks me up. I was laughing my ass off when Tommy gave him money. He was on live, his one dream, the one thing he wanted. If you look at the title of tonight's fucking LolCow fucking Gold, it's exposing Iceman. You asked for it. You asked for this. He asked for Lolcow Live. Exposing how fucking good he's been doing. I was gonna wait until the fucking show to say it. Cause I'm sitting here watching Iceman fleece Tommy for money, get a spot on Lolcow Live, jump on all these shows, fucking mog the entire universe. That shit's entertaining as fuck. Even when he's looping, it's like dude's got a stranglehold on everything. But you want to sit here and paint us as the bad fucking guys.
Who said I'm painting you as the bad guy?
You are. You're literally saying like,
you're painting Nightmare.
I'm a bad guy for threatening to fire him if he does drugs.
You're painting that you are on a high horse and can talk down to people the way you do. You talk down to Zeta.
If what I say stops him from doing it, fuck yourself. I'll say it again.
It's fucking poor. You're a little.
If what I say stops him from fucking doing drugs, I will fucking say it again and again and again. I don't give a fuck what your stupid green ass hair has to say about it. Shut the fuck up, dog water. I don't give a fuck. No, you mentioned me threatening to fire him. I'm talking about the reality of that. You can pivot off that all you want, but the reality of me threatening to fire him was if he fucking relapsed, because I don't want him to fucking relapse. You don't give a shit.
Have control over Iceman because he's the real content on the show, and you
we don't need to control Iceman. Iceman just shows up, and for 4 hours, it's the easiest fucking show because Iceman spins out. We get him to focus and direct him to do something funny while we all sit there and talk shit and banter. It's a banter episode every night, and people love it. And if he would have made it till February 1st, he would have been probably the third host on Gold. Mm-hmm. But now, who knows? He might be on Cafe. He might be on fucking Live. Good for him.
So you say? Anything else, Dad?
No, I just think you're a fucking retard. Very fucking quite simple. You can't threaten to fire someone over them relapsing even though you're trying to protect them. You're a fuck.
Cerberus 2.0 is already breaking up. Fuck!
I was never in a Cerberus with that loser. Don't even. I've been told you that.
DB8 says now it's just banter. What else has it been? We do 4 hours with zero plans. We banter and we talk shit, and it's a entertaining episode because guess what? Iceman's out of his fucking mind, and Nightmare and I guide him to do crazy shit. It's not that hard to realize the show is entertaining. After the show was over, I tried to make the last half an hour of the show very cool with Iceman. I didn't want to end the show with him and all of us fighting. But if we're going to fight for a few hours, knowing what a wind-up toy Iceman is, I'm cool with that too. That's content. I'm not going to hold back my words to Iceman because it's content. If I feel some type of way, I'm going to feel it because it's content. If he wants to go and take that content and say, Billy said I couldn't do this, and then make Tommy C give him $164, that's awesome, and that's content. All day today, I'm like, massive W's for Iceman, which in turn is massive W's. What?
Feels like you're hazing him.
Hazing him?
To be honest, like it feels like hazing.
Have you watched Lolcow?
Yes.
Do you think
really nice to the interns? Yeah. I've been one of the people, I guarantee you most of the interns that would come up here would tell you they've had a really good experience working with me.
Did you ever haze Glammy?
Not really, no. I guarantee you Glammy would come up here and tell you 90% of the goals and shit that we did was shit she agreed to. Did we get into beef toward the end of her being on the show? Absolutely, but there was no hazing I did.
Does Iceman ever do anything he doesn't agree to do? We're constantly rolling back live on air. Can you do this? You want to do this? Can you do this? It's all there live on the show.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
We've been putting on good shows, And if the audience doesn't like it, stop watching. And if Iceman doesn't like it, stop showing up.
No one's saying it's a bad show. Why do you jump to extremes?
No, I have to
time?
jump to extremes because we have an ex-meth addict that lies, going up on all the shows, perpetuating lies for sympathy because he wants the attention. He needs the admiration because he's addicted to LolCow. He's getting his fix instead of meth is now LolCow. And he's literally overdosing on this shit. It's great. It's funny.
Fair? All right, well, we still got a little bit of rewinding to do. You ready?
No, actually, I'm thinking about quitting the entire universe because people want to fucking shit on me for doing a good job.
Who is shitting on you?
You? Everybody.
I'm shitting on you.
You've been dragging me tonight. You've been dragging Nightmare for being a host.
I feel like when
I'm
Nightmare or Billy
1000%
threatens to fire
dragging
him,
Nightmare.
it's implied that they would inform Keem, and Keem would fire him. I feel like that's very obvious unless you're a low IQ.
Yeah, like Nightmare can't fire Keem. But if we're like, dude, this guy's doing crystal meth just for the show, I think that'd be something that would probably get him fired. Or Keem would be like, no, dude, this is content. I'm like, well, fuck. Nightmare, as an ex-addict, do you want to be a part of this content?
Yeah, I want to go back to this point that you feel like I'm shitting on you right now because I'm not dragging you. Did I drag Nightmare? Yeah. Did I bring up criticisms on you? Does that mean I'm dragging you? I can't criticize you now without me being dragging you.
You could do whatever you like. I'm here for it. But
that's gonna make you quit the whole universe if I criticize you.
I'm at this point where I'm like, I'm doing a good job on a show. And I'm being held accountable for it. Like, what the fuck?
So you're just gonna up and quit on me?
I don't know. If I'm gonna have you coming at me for like all this stuff, it makes me question.
I can't criticize you?
You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. The whole point is, I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is this? If I got to deal with a meth head that's lying all the time, and then you're like, well, no, this is what he said. And I'm like, of course he said it. We've agreed that he's got selective fucking hearing.
That had nothing to do with you. I pointed out the shit that he said on Nightmare. What did I criticize you for? Words that came out of your mouth last night on Rewind. That's what I criticized you for.
And that we all agreed wasn't what I was saying in the moment. But you're like, well, he took it the wrong way. So you gave him validation to be the villain. You're literally putting the word villain into the conversation when the clip itself saw everybody saying that's not what Billy meant, including myself.
That's what he's going around in the universe and painting you as, is he not? Would you not take it as that? I'm sitting here and saying, I don't think you're the villain. You corrected yourself. He has selective hearing and you guys have communication problems.
As a co-host, we have communication problems because the dude lies. The dude self-fucking chooses what he believes it to be to benefit him the most all the time. And you're like, well, this is the point here where you gave him this small little morsel of a moment to validate him saying all this. It's like, dude, that's like,
how is that validating him? I'm not validating him. I'm bringing up that you guys are different people. You work on a very linear truth bomb. I don't do sugarcoating. He clearly doesn't. And I'm bringing up the fact that he takes things and he spins them. Does that mean he's right? No. He's in the fucking wrong and he looks dumb as shit for doing it. But you still gotta bring up the fact that this guy clearly is not stable, doesn't think like a normal person, doesn't think on the same linear path me and you do. So he's not gonna take the things you're saying as truth. He's gonna pick apart what you're saying and he's going to use the negative against you.
I guess when you painted it as me taking an L, I was getting pretty.
I didn't say you took an L.
Well, we could go back and watch the tape. Whatever you said, it felt like it was like you're really trying to feed this guy a big W over me, and it's like
Maybe I said an L or whatever, but I don't think you took it. I don't even think you're taking an L in this situation. The only person taking an L, in my opinion, is Nightmare, because he sits on that fucking high horse of this morality bullshit, and we all know it ain't fucking true. I think you and Iceman truly have miscommunication problems you need to fucking work on.
I don't have miscommunication problems with Iceman. He chooses to lie. You. He understands me. He's using his fucking street life, drug life to try and manipulate favor rather than do the work to get the job done. He wants to cut corners. I'm not going to cut corners with this guy.
I don't know. But I also feel like not cutting corners, but there's also like maybe just ease up on him a little. Maybe he's not responding well to this really fucking tough. He's getting tough from you. He's getting tough from Nightmare. Whatever behind
he's
the scenes,
not getting
camera,
tough.
He's getting tough.
He's choosing to focus on the tough to bait sympathy from the audience. And he's getting it. He got it from Tommy C and $164. Good job, dude. Good job, Iceman.
Yeah,
W Iceman. W Iceman. I will give him credit all the time. And the one time I don't validate the credit he wants, he'll hold on to that. So that makes me not want to give him credit ever because he doesn't care when I do. It's very short-lived when I validate him. He always wants another hit of validation. It's addict behavior. I've dealt with addicts my whole life. I know how to. It's called gray rocking when I don't feed into his manipulative need for attention.
I know why this fucks with you. I do. Like, I get it. But just not every addict works the same, right?
Trust me, I know how Iceman works.
You know. I know.
We've been using him to great appeal, and it was under my thought that February 1st, he'd be a part of the team. But after a couple of real snaky things that he did, it questions me if I want to be on a team with this guy.
I've had addicts in my life very similar to Iceman. And I think he just needs a mix of both. Like, I know what you're saying. You don't want to keep feeding into it. But, like, if it's not from you, then there's got to be someone else who will give it, right? But Nightmare coming at him harsh, ain't it?
Sure. Bad guy Nightmare. What the fuck?
Yeah. We can disagree on this, whatever. I just don't agree with his approach more than anything. So, that's just my opinion on it.
We actually baby the shit out of Iceman, to be honest. You could say what you want about how harsh everything is. We keep him from smoking. We fucking give him ideas for shit to do, and he can always back out of them. He's literally got his hand held the entire time, and he still runs and jumps and complains about the little things. Levi Yeager says, wait, Billy, you called Xylee a bitch when she was your co-host, but Zay can't say you took an L without you threatening to quit. Come on, dude. There's some times in this universe where it seems like everybody is against you, and it makes you wonder why you're here. That's all.
But when have I said I'm against you? When have I ever
when you're tearing apart my co-host Nightmare, who is doing host shit and being like, no, you're in no position to do host shit with an intern.
You down?
But after you're like, you see, this is where you fucked up. This is where you let him have this moment to lie on you.
I did that first.
Yeah.
I went through the shit where I felt like you fucked up first, okay? And I gave the fucking critiques. I said,
so in a moment where I said you don't do shit, and I wasn't even able to like clarify what it was before both you and Nightmare said that's not what he means.
I said that's not even the moment that I really think you fucked up with. The moment you fucked up with was when you got heated, he got you pressed, you got angry, and you said, I don't want you going on any shows anymore. You went back and you corrected yourself 10 minutes later when I asked about it, but you didn't immediately correct yourself. So he stuck with that.
I don't think he's going to listen to me anyway. If I tell him he didn't, and also he didn't have to because I took it back. Like I was in the moment. He kept saying, you don't want me to go on shows. Like, I don't know. You can't go on shows anymore. I said it out of anger immediately. And guess what? I'm allowed to get angry at a fucking guy who is manipulative and pushy. I'm allowed to. And if I'm not allowed to get angry at a guy who is manipulating and pushy, then I don't want to fucking be here either.
I don't think you can't get angry. That wasn't what he wanted to make you angry, Billy. Remember how you're saying he took like the manipulation, he did all this shit? He did that on purpose to get this fucking moment, to get you fucking heated, to get you saying some shit he could take and go onto all these other shows and sympathy bait. Like you said, he's an addict. That's what they do. I don't think you're human. Anyone's gonna get fucking angry. That's why I'm not saying you're the villain, but that's what he's painting you as, okay? I don't think you're an enemy. I've been said it. We are besties. I'm not fucking, unless you don't want to be my bestie anymore, bitch. Fuck it.
Fuck you, Zay. I don't like green hair. I'm kidding. You're wonderful.
But like I ride for you, but I'm not gonna sit here and not criticize you if I feel like there's something to be criticized on, right? Like I expect you to do the same with me. If I fuck up, you better tell me I fucked up.
You took a clip.
If I disagree,
you took a clip where both you and Nightmare both said I misspoke, and you used that to validate him saying that I don't do nothing. And made me said, this is why you look like the villain. And I'm like,
no,
how do I look like the villain?
You're setting. I said that about though.
Oh, excuse me. I thought that's why we went back to find the clip, and we had to prove the clip.
That clip was because I was saying the whole you saying that he didn't do anything is another thing he stuck with. I was just pointing out the fact he has selective fucking hearing. Because even in that clip, it showed his selective hearing. You said a bunch of things. You notice how the only thing he responded to was you saying he did nothing? That's my point. He chooses what he wants to fight and respond to. He's good at it.
Maui says Billy's right. Iceman has addictive personality behavior that's causing him to ruin relationships around him. He's incapable of focus or responsibility.
Maybe. We're going to have to let him see that on his own, you know? But we do got to rewind.
Maybe.
Like 35 minutes. Can we rewind a little?
Maybe.
Let's try. Fuck it. Let's do Tart of the Day. That's always fun. Who can be sad when we're watching people be fucking retarded? All right. This moment on Rain today, forewarning, is fucking disgusting. If you guys don't know, Denmark earlier in the week shaved like a landing strip into his head, and then he gave himself a skullet today on Rain, and then ended up eating the hair multiple times. This is the third time he ate the hair.
Yuck.
No, you ain't gonna do it again, because you do it again. You do it again, I'm leaking shit, bro. You ain't doing it no more.
Denmark, don't just do that shit. No, stop it.
No, I'm leaking shit. You do that, bro. I swear to God. Nah, you fucked me up. Now I gotta do it. Fuck.
Oh God.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, Denmark.
Stop,
come on, dude.
He fully swallowed it. This is the third clump of hair he ate, by the way.
Yeah.
Sick shit, Denmark. Sick shit. Now next
The squeaky addict gets the attention. Addicts will take all they can get away with and then some. Tough love or no love is the only route with them. Billy might have been rough, but he ain't wrong.
Dude, think the amount of actual, like, compassion I've given this guy is huge. And if I'm on the show and I'm tough with him, it's entertainment, and I'm making sure the entire way that he's okay to do it. And the idea that we're hazing interns is a fucking thing the LCU does all the time. It's like, it's actually madness to me that these words are being brought up as like, you're hazing him. We're building him up as a character in the LCU that can devote his time and craziness to a show because that's the person he is. We're using the person he is to be entertaining. And he doesn't focus. And he fucking hyper smokes. And he does all this fucking shit that we get to use to break down for content.
It's obvious
But
what's
we're hazing
happening
him.
here. Zay has been jealous of gold 4 weeks. She's jealous of the fun on gold. She's trying to burn it down. Winking
You're
face
fucking
emoji.
cooking.
JK.
You're cooking,
I'm
Kelly.
gonna get her, Kelly. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her.
Oh, that was good. That would actually fucking.
I'm gonna get her.
Monotony a little bit. That didn't fucking crack me up, Kelly. I'm sorry. That was good. Okay. Look, maybe I'll take it back. Maybe hazing was the wrong word. Okay. Maybe that was like a more aggressive term I shouldn't have used. And maybe you're right on that. Because if he does agree to do all the goals and then he's like after the fact, like saying whatever, he's just pulling a fucking PD ROM. So I can't even defend him on that. So you're right. I'll take that back.
I think we
And
missed
I'm
some
sorry if that
stuff
came off
earlier too.
aggressive.
I remember Critical Thinking saying, look at all the NPCs going at Billy with his co-host, LOL, keep jumping on someone. When you think someone is down, sad, while Randy says his nightmare acting like he's only threatened fire over go. I know that we've totally told Iceman there's things he can't do or he will not get hired because he can't fire a guy anyways. He's not hired yet. We could request to remove him as intern, shit like that. But we've actually been surprised having a good show with him. There's no reason to stop it other than if he pushes it too far and makes shows get taken down over and over again, which he hasn't done at all recently. There was like a little PP episode, and since then, he's been okay, but he has lit his house on fire. He has done a ton of fucking crazy shit, and luckily, it hasn't been too far. Zach Bramer says, if Nightmare is clean, then Ganges is pure bottled water. That's fucked up. Levi Yeager says, Iceman said he was responsible for 80% of the donations on gold. Do you agree? I'll tell you this. I know a ton of the donations came from people that don't like Iceman.
Did you guys say he can't vape?
We don't let him vape if people pay a $10 bill. He has to wait 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
There's a vape
Somebody
timer.
in the comments said that you said that you won't even let him vape, but Nightmare sits there and vapes.
Yeah.
So I was just curious.
We put up a timer for him not to vape.
That's what the timer is.
Yeah.
I always wondered what the fuck the timer was.
Yeah.
I never knew. Because I always tune in like 10 minutes late.
Yeah. Alexander Bowman says, our shadow puppeteer and his goons are working overtime to prop up Iceman the way they did Booster. Zay is being a good soldier. Sly Guy FPS says, I feel like when Nightmare or Billy threatens to fire him, it's implied they would inform Keem and Keem would fire him. I feel like that's very obvious unless you're low IQ. Tommy Bragaloni says, Zay wants to fuck Iceman. No, she doesn't. Jay Machiavelli says, no W's for Iceman on my watch. He fucking sucks. Tay likes chicken. Welcome to Band World. Levi Yeager, thank you again. Maui, thank you again. Fink, thank you again. Kelly, thank you again. Slinky Dicky Doo says gatekeeping would be a better word. Is there some gatekeeping going on? Try and keep Iceman in a gate.
Yeah, gatekeeping I don't feel like applies to this.
It's
either.
not going to work.
But next tart of the day. Let's keep it cooking. We got Boogie. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all might not find this funny. I found this hilarious. Like, Boogie does not entertain me that much, but today, for some reason, some of what he was doing was really funny, and this little song he did had me rolling.
Like, I'm fucking talking, Albert. God damn it, dude. Fuck you, asshole. Fuck you, asshole. Suck my fucking cock. I should have never said the N-word. Iceman fucking sunset. Keep fucking Albert. Keep fucking Boogie. Fucking Fire Steak and get a real host in here. That was a fucking banger. That was.
Why did he cook? Like, why did he fucking cook? It's so funny. Yo, Boogie, you never get me, but you got me good at that. Like,
Boogie always gets me.
that shit was so dumb, but it was so good.
Boogie's
So
my
that-
brand of human slop entertainment. I enjoy him.
So, Denmark hair eating, Boogie's clown song, and we saw earlier Iceman's cucumber moment. So those are our 3 options for tart of the day today for you guys.
Steak was pissing me off during Living GL. His attitude was nasty.
Because he has previous beef with Iceman or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting day for Steak. It wasn't one of Steak's best days, I'd say. Yeah, me too, Haley Faye. She said, I hate how Boogie is funny. Me too. Whenever he makes me laugh, I'm like, hate laughing. I'm like, fuck. I'm mad that I'm laughing at this.
Get your chart of the day votes in.
Oh, what happened to Booster? That's actually a really good question. So we were supposed to cover this like when it fucking happened, but that day was really busy. I can't even remember what happened. But on Nerds, for like the last and final time, he like left in the middle of an episode. He did a very suicide baity moment, and then he left the group chat with Keem. Keem made an announcement saying he left and haven't seen him since. So that's what happened to Booster. How you feeling?
Really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's one of my favorite episodes of all time.
Is it now?
It's right up there with episode 172.
What happened on 172? Is that the one I'm thinking? Is that Fat Camp or no?
I don't think so. I have no idea what episode it is.
Oh, I was like, shit. Iceman and Maine said if he doesn't win Tard of the Year, he wants a recount. How do you feel about that?
Iceman in Maine?
I think so, yeah.
He's not winning.
I sent it.
I mean, the cucumber thing was a rehashed bit he did on Gold 2 nights ago.
Yeah, the Boogie song was really good. Boogie like kind of cooked with those lyrics.
Winning.
I can't even lie. Let's do a little more rewind. Let's hit a little rewind in a bitch. Tina crashed out a little bit on live today. So, okay. For those of you guys who missed live, as per usual, as of recent, it's been very stunt heavy. Them doing like a lot of shit. They had like a thing where if you send like donos in, they would kind of like do whatever stunt within reason. Randomly, like in the middle of it, I think it was Albert who said it. Yeah, Albert said how many points he has, and then he suggested that he would go on his roof for a red dono. Now, Tina says no, and like is absolutely fuck no. Well, Albert does try to get on the roof later.
Did he fall through the roof? I feel like that roof not gonna hold that big boy.
That's actually one of the things she was saying was that he would fall through the roof.
Yeah.
But I got that moment. So let me grab.
Albert, do not go on that roof. That trailer's held together by bubblegum and roach semen.
And the hopes and dreams of all the roaches who died before them.
Yeah, fuck.
I literally can't get up there. You know what? I'm gone. I'm gone. I don't give a fuck. I'm gone. My mom already screamed at me about not getting on the roof. My mom's already screamed about me getting on the roof. Iceman, you win. Fuck you.
So his trying to get on the roof, in case you missed it in the 2 seconds, he literally just like stood on the side rail for literally 2 seconds, tried to reach him, was like, I can't get up there. Which was funny as fuck to me. I don't know. Shit had me rolling. But then Tina comes on the stream a little bit later and she freaks out because apparently not only did this happen, but her TV got smashed during the stream. See, Albert was crashing out about the fact that Iceman was winning this dono race that they were doing. And for those of you guys who don't know the dono race I'm talking about, Steak put up a competition today. If you sent in like 20s, you could get points. And it was Albert, Boogie, and Iceman all versus each other. Iceman was cooking this dono thing. He was winning by a significant amount, which is what had Albert even offered that to begin with. So when he realized, I think it was like about halfway through the stream that he was losing, he started crashing out. He was like throwing some stuff, but he wasn't like full screened or anything, so you can't really see it that good. Otherwise, I'd show it to everybody. But Tina joins, and she's got a fuck ton to say. So let me grab this moment.
Maui says, no, I mean, it isn't complete. You got this, Billy. Maui says, LCU is not complete without you, Billy. I don't know.
That's true.
I don't feel like I like a lot of the people here anymore. I feel like it kind of sucks to be around a lot of these fucking people. if it wasn't for like the few people I care about, I would actually loathe this place. Like Zay, I love working with you. The shit has been really fucking cool. It's been really cool working with you. I have actually been really happy getting to be friends with Nightmare again. Like him and I used to be friends. Keem, Boogie, these are all my friends. But I think of like, as a whole, there's actually a lot of people I like here. But there's a lot of people that I think really, it sucks being around a lot of these people.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing, right? We all go through these like waves in this place. Like, you know, I was one of the most hated motherfuckers. Not a single one of these hosts, not even you, Xylee, nobody would talk to me. Literally not a soul would talk to me. I would join VCs, I'd be fucking alone other than like the few fans who would join with me. Like, I know what it feels like to be fucking alone in this universe, and you are not alone. Like, you have so many fucking people here who care about you, a million fucking fans that would be pissed if you left. I don't want it to feel like my critique means that I don't have your back. No, even during this fucking Tommy shit, I was laughing at it, looking like he's the fucking retard. I always have your back.
I want you to say what you want to say. I do. I don't want to keep you from doing that. That wasn't my intention. It's just I
know that's not what you meant, but I just like, I don't want you to feel like I don't have your back because I like said whatever the fuck. I ride for you. You are my co-host, the one I want to work with. I picked you for a reason. All right. Like, I'm not turning my back on you over a disagreement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't think you are. I just like, the more I think about everything, I'm like, there's very strong threads that make me want to be here, but they're threads. Mm-hmm. Shadow Humor says parasocial. You know it, dude. You know it, dude.
All right, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to take those threads and we're going to braid them bitches into rope and we're going to make them strong and we're going to tie you down like a kraken. I'm not letting you leave anywhere, bitch. You thought you were going to leave on me? We built this show. You built this show.
Yeah.
We need you
here. I never said I was leaving. I said it's shit that makes me question why I stay.
Nightmares in recovery. He's heard every excuse, used half of them, and survived the rest. So no, it's not his job, but clean people's spotlights and schemes fast, and helping is part of staying clean.
Wait, I'm a little confused. I gotta read that back. I'm a little retarded.
I got you, Millie. Be strong.
Thank you, Three-Legged Mermaid. Kuza says, Kia kaha, Billy, Kia kaha.
I know that donation was to me, Kelly, and I'm not actually trying to be an asshole. If you want to like rewrite it to me on the Discord so that you don't have to like send it in again, I'm just not understanding the wordage you use, and I'm not trying to be retarded. I know it's at me. I just don't understand. Oh, wait, okay. I was told that she's saying that Nightmare is being a hero and caring because he was an addict. Look.
Ice and even us to some extent were unexpected stones put on your back. Some of us tried to make it easier, others didn't. You'll get back in the game. Love you, man.
As
far as the Nightmare thing, really quickly, I just want to say, the whole reason... He knows him online. He doesn't know him in person. I don't think anyone online could get a single fucking person clean. He's not the hero he's trying to be. He's trying to sit on a moral fucking high ground right now and be like, I'm better than him because I'm clean and you're gonna get fired if you're not, and all this like stupid shit or whatever the fuck. Like, it's dumb to me. It's dumb. You're not a hero. You're not a savior.
Iceman says dumb shit and we tell him, no, don't do that. No, you can't get back on crystal meth. You won't have a job here. It's like, this is not a fight we should be having.
Yeah, like, and this is the same guy who called me a druggie over weed. Not even 5 seconds before that. So he can suck my dick. I don't care. He sits on a moral fucking high ground, Billy. I smoke weed on a fucking medical card and he sat here and called me a druggie while he did fucking fent in Florida. Like, suck my dick.
He did fent in Florida?
Whatever the fuck, he got me last week somehow.
Alexander Bowman says LCU is mad toxic right now. 100 still communicate and grow.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to keep rewinding, but I don't know. I feel like we gotta hit this Tina shit.
Yeah, let's hit it.
All right. Here's the moment when Tina comes onto live and she's not fucking happy.
Tina.
Yo, what do we got?
Motherfuckers in the fucking planet Earth. Are you fucking kidding me? It's not on stake, but listen. Governor McMaster.
Wait, I'm gonna pause this. The people who are saying, Cap, you pop pills, all this stupid shit. I'll take a drug test right here on fucking Rewind. I don't play stupid with this shit. I ain't never taken shit. I ain't never fucked around with no drugs. I'll take a drug test. Have Nightmare do the same.
Gave us a fucking state of emergency. I said no fucking roof. So that way nobody would get scammed. Now I have no TV. And my wall's busted through because you guys push people. This is not fucking content. You fuck off, you meth head motherfucking drug addict bitch. You ain't shit. You better remember who brought you here, you fucking drug addict. You piece of shit.
True.
You would feel the same way.
Just buy another TV.
You shut the fuck up, you ugly bastard. You good for nothing piece of shit. That's why they got you here. Because you're a fucking nobody, bitch. You ain't shit.
You.
Talk to me, Tina. Ice, let her talk, dude. My father had one TV left. It was in my room that I bought him for Father's Day. Albert got so fucking mad because he knew he couldn't get up on that roof. Our house is barely standing. The reason why we got these jobs that Boogie helped me get was the proof on life.
A Terpenoid super chatted $20. Tina, you were on drugs before he was born, LOL.
Fucking bitch, I was on drugs in 1996. Albert was born in 2004.
No drugs right now.
Who gives a fuck? Half you motherfuckers.
I was watching you when you had 5 viewers on your personal channel.
You shut the fuck up. This is my personal channel. I was told to get here by the motherfucking owner that owns this whole universe, bitch.
So how are you feeling watching this?
Boogie's tummy looks so gross.
He painted a happy face. Did you see?
At least it's happy. That's true. What is it?
It's a mix of mustard and sriracha ketchup.
Yuck.
Like all smeared together.
Huge S is the lack of empathy is actually really hard to watch. I'll try to do better with Iceman Hugh. I'm sorry.
He's not talking about you.
Slinky
He's talking about
says,
me, bitch.
can we get a Billy Villain arc and just say fuck it?
You.
No, we can't. We can't.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna fucking. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about this whole Nightmare on a fucking high horse. He wants to act like the only fucking time he said it was about drugs and now he's on some fucking... I don't care. Don't threaten to fire someone when you don't have that power. That was my fucking point. I don't care about the drug...
Why are we giving... Why are we giving... Like the shit Iceman says we know is selective hearing. We've all agreed on it. Why are we giving credence to him saying, Nightmare said he would fire me? Nightmare knows he can't fire you. Nightmare knows he can barely keep his job himself. He said things when you said, maybe I'll get back on crystal meth. And he responds with, no, like, you'll be gone if that happens. You'll be gone if that happens. And multiple other things that he says or does that's against the rules, we try and beat into his head. Don't do that again. Things that were definitely not good to do on our show as hosts in the LCU. We did for his benefit. And he wants to take it. Well, they threatened to fire me. Like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck that subject. Who cares? Fuck it. Move on from that. Like, he's gonna say what he wants. You guys know what you told him. Keep it there.
Don't tell me
You're on a
what
different
to do.
channel.
Don't you ever
You're on
tell
a
me what to do, motherfucker. Ever in your life.
Nah.
Tell me what the fuck to do.
Get him
Just
You
calm
are a
down.
piece of
Everything's
shit.
Listen.
You're so stupid you
Okay.
drink this. That's why they got you here. Because they don't want Boogie doing it. He's a fucking legend, for fuck's sakes. He's a legend of this fucking place, bitch. Respect the legend.
I do. I think it's great.
I don't know. Albert was the one doing it.
I'm gonna pause this really quickly before this motherfucker. Somebody said, Zay, didn't you last week say you used to do coke? No, in fact, I've said I've never done coke. I've never touched coke or anything close to coke. So I don't know who you got me twisted with, but don't fucking start lying on my name in this fucking chat. I don't do drugs. I will take a drug test and prove that confidently.
You prefer Pepsi?
Absolutely. I actually don't drink soda either. Soda grosses me out most of the time because the fizziness kind of hurts my throat.
There's good reason
I
not
don't
to
even
drink
like drinking
soda
White
too.
Claws
Soda's
for the
pretty
same
bad
reason.
for you.
And it like rots the shit out of your teeth.
Yeah, it's
People don't
not-
realize like soda is
not
the
good.
number one thing that gives you cavities. So if you're a person who struggles with cavities, stop drinking soda. But they keep going here. We'll keep it playing. Fuck it.
At Conqueso1989 super chatted $20. Steak, my fellow friend, my favorite type of cran to eat is green. That should tell you why I like you so much, brother.
Best flavor.
Again, this is for Boogie. An icy don't shake me none. I would mentally own you before it gets physical.
Thank you, Conke. So, and if I have, thank you to everybody who's donated for me tonight. Thank you.
Super chatted $20. Iceman W.
Here, let me skip ahead a little bit because we all know live.
They don't
get
care
their
about
donuts.
life. They care about laughing at people when they're down and out, when they're having mental
No, I
breakdowns.
don't.
Them are what we call
Not me.
bottom feeders. They're at the bottom of your toilet now, eating your shit, you dumbass motherfucker. Because if you think this is content, you're self-taking.
At Chesterstone super chatted $20. W. Iceman.
All right, one more. I got one more. I'm getting one guide a little bit. This one person, I can't remember who said it. They were like, why is she judging struggling addicts if she's never struggled drugs? Said it before. My family struggles with drugs, first off. Second off, I'm not judging anyone for being an addict. Nobody brought drugs into it but fucking Nightmare. He did that to try to have a moral high ground over my fucking point, which is exactly why I said none of that shit matters. Thank you.
Haley Face says no one wants to talk about how Tina talks to Ice. And Tech Protect says, wow, I've been exposed for manipulating people. I might leave. People here are mean. I might quit. Look how sad I am, chat. It is nice to have Jaffe back.
Very true. Now, the way Tina talks to him, y'all missed the part where he talked crazy to Tina when she first got up here. So this is a back and forth. This is not Tina coming at him for no fucking reason. He came at Tina when she first got up here, and she was just trying to go on a rant about what the fuck happened with Albert, and he inserted himself. So, very different.
Iceman.
You don't
yeah.
understand what you're dealing with.
You know what the funny thing is, Iceman?
Tina.
You really think you had a place here? You think Keemstar brought my son from nuts to here to replace him? You're fucking sadly mistaken, bitch. You're so fucking dumb. Even if that's the case, we have a fucking roof that would cave in. My son weighs over 300 pounds. It wouldn't be safe for him to get up there because when he falls and breaks his back, who's going to pay the bill?
Good point.
Your first fucking lie was when you said you
Fucking
haven't streamed
lying.
before
Suck my
this.
dick, you piss drinker. You don't tell me nothing. I'm not here.
Dude, Iceman's selective fucking hearing. She never said she didn't stream before this. She said she made this into her personal channel. Like, what is she talking about? Like, he sends me to the moon with this shit. Because she didn't say anything of like she didn't stream. She said she's a legend, if anything, that she's been on the internet for years. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
It's hard to get him to focus on stuff. He is in his own mind and, like you said, has selective hearing.
He'll just be yapping. He just likes to hear himself talk.
For you, I'm talking to Steak and
Grills did it.
Boogie. You're a fucking nobody, bitch. I don't give a fuck if Team gave you 10 shows. You're a fucking nobody on YouTube, bitch. All I'm right, just standing
I've got 10
for your
shows.
way.
All
right,
Ice.
I've
been running the whole circuit this morning.
Shut the fuck
All right,
up,
Ice,
bitch.
Let's let her talk. I don't want to talk to her. Tina, so the getting on the roof goal. You know that this was an Albert made goal, right?
I understood it, but I said, and I am the owner of this fucking house.
I get it.
Oh, Boogie.
And I said in the chat, don't waste your money. He's not getting up there. My son wants to please everybody. He has mental health problems too.
At Nikolesh super chatted $19.99.
You know, Tina brings up a good point here. I don't think anyone has been talking about. Albert's got a one-up problem. Like, he's got, like, this like, need to, like, if someone's, like, doing something on live, he has to one-up them. Like, he can't feel like he's not doing the same, if not more.
Isn't that what
I'm doing?
Boogie
I feel
does,
like
too?
that's Yes, and because they're both on a show together, I feel like it's detrimental for both of them. It's been causing like them both to fuck up their living spaces. You know what I'm saying? It's become like a stunt, like Jackass show almost.
Yeah.
I miss when Live was like a little bit more sit down and they would talk about stuff, still have like stunts in the show, but they would have like conversations and talk about like YouTube and stuff. But because of this one-up issue going on between Boogie and Albert, it's been really hard for that to happen whatsoever, because every time Steak tries to talk about something, they get on that, I just hit myself in the eye. They get on that, you know.
I definitely don't think Albert should be on his roof. That shit will cave in. Like, I'm sure of it.
I agree.
That's a fucking... I doubt they've had roofing done recently on that thing.
Well, that was what she was saying. She's like, the roof will cave in. Like, he is way too heavy to go on the roof, and I believe her. So, I don't know. Hopefully their TV's okay, but there's a little bit more of this.
Point for Ice.
You guys put the pressure on about scamming all the time, lying all the time. When people really can't do it after they set the goal, you guys call them all kinds of filthy names, and you know they got mental problems, and you break them. You break mental people. That's what this whole fucking universe is about, right? Nobody's ever been shit in their life. Right, Iceman?
First of all, you can buy another television.
I'm not talking to you.
At 65, Eller super chatted $20. This is for Ice.
Another for Iceman. Yeah, I don't know. I saw somebody in the chat. They said something really fucking good. They were like, oh yeah, that's his problem. Like, stop treating him like a child. The issue, though, is that he is Tina's child and he still lives at home, right? And when he gets in this, like, one-up mode with Boogie, and somebody else said that they think that he learned it from Boogie, which I do think is also true. Like, I think he's seen Boogie do it, and he's like, because he would kind of do stuff like that on Nuts, but not as bad. Like, it's been way worse on Live. Like, he's been, like, upping the ante on Live.
He's trying to prove himself to the live audience, right? Like, I
feel like he's done that, though.
Well, I mean, I don't think so. I think people are consistently questioning both Steak and Albert on LolCow Live. I see a lot of people saying, I liked them on Nuts, but they're not LolCow Live material. And that makes you, if you're a competitive athlete, you know, if you're an actual athletic specimen that's a champion like Albert is, you want to go above and beyond and prove people wrong.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like when they're talking about like they like them on Nuts, but they don't like Live, it goes back to kind of what I was saying earlier about that it feels like it's more like this Jackass style of content, and it feels less of like a sit-down podcast. I feel like people are missing like them sitting down, having these conversations, because even when Rastov was still there, like he would kind of wrangle them in to at least make them talk about things, right? And Steak, I feel like, is still finding his footing, and he'll get there with them, but that's definitely what I think they're missing.
People say they scam constantly. Was it a scam because Albert promised it and didn't pay off? Was that a scam?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, they scam constantly.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked, but like, yeah, that is a scam. You can't, it's the same thing you were talking about with Iceman earlier. You can't agree to do something, make a promise for a donation, and then back out of it later, like be mad about what happened later. You just got to kind of own that shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, more stories, less stunts. Put very good, nobody cool. Like, the stunts are fun, but it being the whole show has been making it, at least for me, hard to watch. I'm sure I'm not the only person that feels the same way. I feel like Live has been a good show, and they've had good shows with Steak and Albert, but they're losing it. Like, they're losing the...
I think they've been having great shows. I think that it's been a real fucking weird scenario because Boogie's been going way too far. Steaks had to go do his becoming a fucking dad again. Albert has been pretty consistent, even though he's maybe not the athlete he says he is. He at least is consistent in saying that he is.
We love you, Billy.
Hey,
heart emoji.
Much
Green
love to
heart
you,
emoji.
Emlo. I hope y'all are doing okay tonight. Appreciate you.
We all love Billy. Me too. Don't you start wavering on that shit.
Zay, I need you
Still
to
my
prove.
bestie.
I need you to prove it. Take your finger. Put it next to mine. Like
This
ET
way
and
or
shit.
the
Like
other
ET.
way?
It's the other,
The other
way.
way?
Like ET and shit. Like ET and
Wait,
shit.
we're like sideways on mine, so this is
I
hard.
know. Hey, besties, besties.
See, me and Billy might fight, but I ain't letting him leave, all right? I'm keeping him here.
We have to send everybody over to Lolcow Gold, a show that is very entertaining thanks to Iceman. The 80% of the content is driven by Iceman. Really excited for it. Anything you want to say to the kids at home?
Well, I disagree with that. Tune into Gold, where you're going to see some awesome content from Billy the Fridge and Iceman, and maybe that other guy that nobody really gives a fuck about anyways. But I will see you this weekend doing 2 streams on Rewind and a San Andreas stream on Crack tomorrow morning. See you guys there.
Critical Thinking says, fuck the NPCs, Billy. Fuck them deep. You guys go watch Lolcow Gold. See you in a minute.